Both teams. Kayla McBride for Notre Dame and Bernicia Pinkett has been the player of the first half when Audia Mathis has been quieter than usual.
Pinkett misses a one-on-one, and let's see if Notre Dame can come back at the lead. Diggins in the open court, where she is most lethal. Conroy with a crossover, but missed the layup. Another rebound for Devereaux Peters. Diggins again.
That's a great play by Diggins. Back-to-back transition layups. This is where she's best. You have to take away that space and force her right. She's a left-handed player. I can do without the reaction. That's not needed. Skylar Diggins wants to be one of the best players in the nation, which she is. Taking her game to the next level, it's going to be working on some of those reactions.
Extremely popular player across the country. Over 127,000 tweets.
Well, in real life is now definitely based on social networking, so.
Almost as many as you, right?
Right. Yeah, Lil Wayne's not tweeting me quite yet.
Or LeBron James or Dwight Howard or any of those. Good fake inside by Evans. And Kentucky now having some success going inside.
They're much calmer on their finishes. They're a team that doesn't necessarily have many jump shooters or pure three-point shooters. If their guards can finish, they'll be successful.
It's a 2-0. Goss ties the score at 32, and Kentucky's got that fast pace going right now. This game has really picked up in its tempo. Novosel challenges and scores. Well, Muffet McGraw said earlier this week, if they want to play fast, we can play fast. Goss off balance, misses. 3 white shirts to get the rebound. Diggins, great crossover, but missed the shot. And a foul over the back on Devereaux Peters. Natalie Novosel getting into it by challenging.
I think the success of Notre Dame hinges on the play of Natalie Novosel. She had 28 points in that game, and I'm just so impressed with the way that she's really worked to make her game better.
When Baylor was just starting to build its women's program into a national power, I was there several years ago for an NCAA tournament game. It was crazy in Waco that night. I can't imagine what it would be like tonight.
A preview of what could be the national championship game. These are the 2 top teams in Baylor and UConn in the country without a doubt.
Our game here is tied at 34 with 3:10 to go first half. Outside, inside, great pass into Achanwa. And off that great pass, the Irish have regained the lead.
Skylar Diggins, if she's not scoring, well, she's looking for those passes to her teammates. She does a great job of setting up Achanwa. Leads her to the basket. That's a great pass and a great recognition by Diggins.
Skylar Diggins, the preseason All-American from ESPN.com, has 5 assists. Achanwa completes the 3-point play.
Notre Dame setting a little bit of their full court pressure.
Spacing problem, but picked up by Goss. Still plenty of time on the shot clock, and under 3 minutes for the first half. Amber Smith off the dribble. Nicely done. Amber Smith now with a half dozen. Notre Dame beats the press. It's 13 now for Natalie Novosel. Good over-top pass for Kentucky. Evans will take the 3. And a rebound taken down by Diggins.
Even though they missed it, that was a good shot by Kentucky. They forced Notre Dame to play 27 seconds of defense.
Just the second made 3 of the game, and the Irish up by 6. Conright, off-balance shot missed. Notre Dame down with the ball again, and Brittany Mallory. Irish shooting well over 50%, and now an offensive foul called on Notre Dame.
That's 3 possessions in a row that Notre Dame has beat Kentucky down the floor. They've got to get somebody back in transition.
Coming up at halftime, a Saturday Hoops recap. Kentucky men's and Notre Dame men's in action. The Baylor-UConn preview. Number 1 versus number 2, and stats and highlights of a most entertaining first half. Get to Carol Lawson in the studio. We'll break down both Baylor and UConn.
Notre Dame men dropping to a really good Indiana team last night. Good day for the Zellers. Cody Zeller, 21 points last night.
And Indiana undefeated. Notre Dame without Tim Abramitis trying to find some offensive answers. He's out for the year. Goss, head fake, put it up and in. Nicely done by Bria Goss, who played just a couple hours down the road in high school ball for a very good Ben Davis team. Mallory misses. Novosel rebounds and gets tied up. Let's go back to the other end and show you the Cats on offense.
And this is just pure strength by Bria Goss. Natalie Achonwa even got a little piece of that. Notre Dame guards are not doing a very good job of containing Kentucky dribble, and that was a key for them coming into this game.
Third-ranked Notre Dame, number 7 to Kentucky. Just too easy for Natalie Novosel, who now has 15 in the first half.
I wouldn't be surprised if we can see some post substitutions here for Kentucky. Samantha Drake is on the bench with 2 fouls. Brittany Henderson getting lost a little bit there defensively in the paint.
This season, ESPNW will take a journey across America, bringing you an in-depth look at 16 women's college basketball programs, our Sweet 16. We'll visit powerhouse schools and schools off the beaten tracks, programs that are emerging, and those that were there from the beginning. At the end of this 16 weeks, we hope you'll have a true flavor of hoops across America. Log on to ESPNW.com. Purcell Pavilion officially sold out today, over 9,000. I've watched the Irish shooting well over 50%, leading 44-38, and just 49 seconds to go in the first half.
Irish really doing a good job of feeding off of the energy in this building. This is just a great day for women's hoops overall. When you look at the game tonight, and this is one of the best matchups in the country that we've got here this afternoon.
Baylor and UConn tonight, both undefeated at Waco, Texas. Last year, UConn won 65-64. Notre Dame's just getting some terrific looks, and Kaylin McBride has 13.
Defensive substitution here for Muffet McGraw. Frederica Miller, defensive stopper, and she's definitely a crowd. The crowd loves a player like her. She makes plays happen with just her athleticism on the defensive end.
Suffered an ankle injury prior to the Duke game and played anyway. Second opportunity for Amber Smith. Had a good first half.
Audia Mathis on the bench with those 2 fouls. I think Amber Smith and Bernicia Pinkett has done a really good job keeping up the offense for Kentucky.
All right, what do you like on this last possession for Notre Dame?
I like this right here. We're doing a 1-4 clear out for one of the best players in the nation.
And finds a shooter. First